I went out of town just for overnight. Got back late Wednesday night, and Thursday morning the exterminator was coming. There was some confusion late Wednesday night about what time Jeff and I needed to wake up in order to get ready for the exterminator, who was coming at 7 a.m. So I figured, because we had done nothing to prep, really, not much anyway, and we we're going to have to take all of our clothes out of the closets, put them in garbage bags, take all of our clothes out of the drawers, put those in garbage bags, all the linens, everything had to go, so that I could heat them up in the dryer individually and then put them outside where they will remain until January 3rd. My new walk-in closet. I've always wanted one, so be careful what you wish for and be really specific. So anyway, now I have a walk-in closet that I share with 2 other people and 2 dogs. So here's one now. Look how nice he is. Anyway, so there was confusion about what time we were supposed to get up. I figured if we got up around 4:30, that would give us like 2.5 hours to actually wake up, drink a little coffee, and then start bagging all the stuff, and Bob could help us and we would get everything done. So what happened instead is that the alarm went off at 6 a.m. So we had an hour to basically move, like, everything out of our bedrooms. And that means, like, anyway, everything. Everything fabric. And that doesn't seem like it would take very long, but it took a really long time. Like, you know how when you move and you're like, well, you know, I have a bookcase, but that ought to fit in like 4 or 5 boxes, but it's like each box fits 8 books, and then you have like 50 boxes suddenly. Is that just me? But how things expand. And so at one point, we were throwing stuff in bags. We're chucking it in the chucking stuff in the backyard and in the living room and just wherever we could find space. And Jeff said, you know, that's it. We have to call them and cancel. We have to reschedule. This is not. We can't do this. This is not sustainable. We can't do this, and it won't happen in time. And I was like, just keep going. Just keep going, Rosenberg. We can do this. And Bob walks calmly through us going crazy, and he's like, bye, you guys, I'm going to walk to Starbucks. Can I have $20? And so he left, which is smart. I don't blame him. And the amazing thing is, we got it all done. Like, we were finishing right when the guy came, right when the exterminator got there. And I realized that if we had gotten up at 4:30 and done everything slowly and methodically, it wouldn't have been so much better. It would have just taken longer. So I think sometimes the chore that you have will expand to fit the amount of time you're given. So that was totally true for us. So the guy came and worked on the 2 bedrooms, because that's where everything is. Buggy, anyway. And then he left, and I couldn't go in the bedrooms for the rest of the day, which is fine, because there was nothing in there that I needed, because there was nothing in there. So then by the time we opened up the doors again in the evening, there was no weird smell, nothing, and the round 1 of bugs were gone. He comes back in 2 weeks, we go through it again. He comes back in 2 weeks, which is January 2nd is the last one, and then he does it again, and that should knock everyone out. Anyway, so our mattresses are on the older side, so this seemed like the perfect opportunity to buy new mattresses. So one of the things I did yesterday was I went and bought mattresses. They're getting delivered tonight, but we still had to sleep on the old sprayed, buggy one. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm going to grow a hand out of my neck or something. I don't know. They're chemicals and I slept on them, but what can you do? Just for one night. Better than sleeping on bed bugs, I think. So, all right, so the beds are coming tonight. I also went and got some linens, but those aren't coming in time, and I got rid of the other ones, so I had to put together like some weird stuff for both of the beds to try and figure out what we're doing. Anyway, very excited that we're on the road to bed buglessness, and we will be able to have Christmas at our house the way we usually do, where people come over on Christmas Eve and they come over for brunch on Christmas Day. Since we had to cancel Thanksgiving with our friends and family, we can still do Christmas because everything's in the back of the house and should be fine by then. I think my next plan, I have a couple of plans, but my next plan that doesn't involve garbage bags filled with clothes that have to be washed and dried and folded and put away on the back porch is I'm gonna get a Christmas tree. Even though it's super chaotic in here right now, I think it's time to get the Christmas tree. I don't want to put it off too long, so I'm thinking maybe Monday, because it's gonna rain this weekend. The other thing I'm doing, and if you've been watching my channel for all 3 weeks or whatever that I've had it, you know I had a situation with Whimsy. Okay, so where I had to go somewhere and wear something whimsical. So, and I did. So just to get in the spirit, now that I'm totally down with the whimsy, kind of, I purchased these for myself, which I don't know what it says about me. I think I'm either really festive or I've completely lost my mind from living in garbage baggery gardens right now. But I'm committed to these, and I'm going to try and make them work. So anyway, from me and Sleeping Levi, I wish you a happy Friday, and if you can dig up some ears with holly, fake holly and tinsel on them, or maybe a Santa hat, I think now's the time to pull it out, because people out there are acting weird. Well, people in here are acting weird too, but out there I've noticed, because I was at Target yesterday, people are weird. So I think we need a little happy on our heads. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.